Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. We are on our way to WGMotorworks. They are a dyno company based around Sittingbourne. A guy called Warren there runs the place, and he's gonna put my car on the dyno, just basically double check, make sure it's all running all right. Their dyno, to my knowledge, runs true, and by what I mean by that is you pretty much, how power it makes there is the power it's making on that day at that exact time. So it has no correction factor, nothing like that, because a lot of tuning companies use a correction factor. This one runs completely true. I've been looking at their Instagram and posts and stuff of what other people have made on stage 2 software on that dyno, and you're looking at about between 220 to 230 horsepower. So that's kind of the figures that I've been seeing on their dyno. So it's about 200 wheel horsepower. Now obviously every dyno is different, you've got to understand that, and obviously this one seems like a bit more of a stricter one because of the correction factor and stuff. I don't know, we'll work it all out once we're actually there. He'll talk us through everything. But yeah, fingers crossed the boost leak's fixed, fingers crossed the car's running how it should be. I'm going to take a guess that I'm running, if other stage 2 cars are running that, I'm hoping, let's say 220 brake. I'm hoping for 220, 225. If it hits 230 like some of the other stage 2 cars on other brands, like that would be awesome. So I'm really excited for this. I'm like super pumped up now. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm super pumped up. So anyway, let's head over to Motorworks and let's go meet Warren. Cool, so I've made it here to WGMotorworks. I'm excited. I'm nervous but excited. But anyway, I'm just looking at the AET page and the Pair on Stage 2 Pro Map. I'll just show you that now. So obviously this is all quoted stuff, but you can see here that the changes on this vehicle have seen to produce 215 plus wheel horsepower and 278 foot-pounds of torque. And that's running those things, and then a little bit further down they kind of emphasize a little bit more, and it says that it's running with basically everything that I have, and that's 221 wheel horsepower, 284 pounds of torque, and that is what their graph looks like. So yeah, I guess we'll see. We'll see if it makes around that. Like I said, completely different dyno, completely different company. I'm expecting lower numbers, but as long as my car is making overstock power and we know we're boosting okay, I don't care. As long as it's all good. And then after that we can work out kind of what we're doing with the future of this car. So just to show my car up a little bit, he's brought his track car out. But it looks wicked. Like, I don't know, you can only really dream of kind of, I guess, owning something like this. It looks awesome from the front.
What's your using the work temperature to have interest? Have you got a pre temperature?
I don't know, it just looks wicked. I really like it. Obviously, you know, all you Ford people out there are going to be like, oh my god, you're looking at this car, what the hell. But I mean, come on, it looks wicked. So props to them for building that, it's cool. It's an absolutely lovely car, like, seriously, I really like it. For like a track car, it's awesome. But anyway, we're just waiting to go on the dyno now. We've only we'll be on in the next like 10-15 minutes, but I'm not in a rush at all. The guy's really nice, so it's all good. I'm a bit more like at ease now that he's so nice. I was expecting to turn up and everyone just be horrible, but I guess that's to do with the other companies that I've been in contact with and just them not being helpful at all. So I guess I went in with bad expectations of tuning companies, but this guy is just really nice, so nice. So yeah, it's cool. Must admit, it's a very weird experience watching my own car drive away from me, but alright, she's going on, lads, she's going on. This is Warren, by the way. So
you've got the adapter on there.
yeah, so the problem was here, but I've got new clamps for that and
I'll be
really
honest,
cut that down. But
shouldn't really use Jubilees like that.
right, okay.
If anything, you sort of over tighten the sort of rubber
Yep, okay.
on there. It literally just clips like that. So or even just a cable tie.
Okay.
You don't have to go that extreme.
Sweet. Obviously, this is a semi-new edition, but I've also tightened those up quite a bit.
Right, breather system.
And then that was the pipe that was loose down there.
Okay, what cooler have you got?
I have a Voodoo intercooler.
Voodoo, straight out of China.
Fair play. Look, I'm gonna switch soon. Go easy on me. But then the the RT is, from what I've heard, is just solid.
I think that's going to be the best turbo.
Yeah.
Because it has new castings, and all the other ones are hybrid, so there's the original ones that have been machined out.
Yeah.
So I think in terms of longevity and durability, it is going to be better.
Yeah.
It's not even me, because really like that is just a joke on there. I think that will give you the best performance.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking
Standard ones have been machined out, so you're basically weakening the castings.
Yep.
Or the rebuild, they've come to it, and they basically remachined it. And
right,
recast
okay.
them. Hence why it's probably quite a bit more expensive as well.
Yeah.
Everyone on the exchange, but again,
I think if you're going to start spending that amount of money, though, you might as well spend a bit more money and make sure it's reliable and proper. Right. What is a correction factor?
that means there is no corrections, so there's no dyno maths involved.
Right, okay.
So, although you are changing the numbers, what you're doing here is make sure this is basically at 1.
Yep.
Because the turbo car can compensate for the weather.
Right, okay, sweet.
So this number here,
Yep.
you want that basically at 1.
Okay.
There's no dyno maths, so there's no adding, there's no subtraction of the power, and that is what it runs today.
Right, okay, so this is like true power.
We're in today.
No messing about, sweet.
Okay, because turbo cars, they can go up and down with their own power.
Yep.
The ECU can compensate by adding power, taking out power.
Yep.
Sorry, boost. On a stock map, the whole point is it'll run the same power all year round.
Yep.
If you run the correction factor, you find the power change. If you run it at 1, you'll find that it'll like the same power in the winter as it does in summer, almost.
Sweet, okay.
So when you map it, yes, you're maxing it out and everything else. It's
Yeah.
different.
Okay, wicked.
Power will always be the same.
Yep.
You have to set up the tacho previously. And it gives you a little wrist talk. If you notice like your revs finish early or finish late, the tacho's been set out.
Yep.
So you have to make sure it's all set up correctly. So do that now. Jump in the car and do it.
Sweet.
You want to stand clear for this bit.
I will do, mate.
So on this one, strapping wise,
Yep.
not mega power or anything. So just on that, handbrake up. On there, you want to get the strap as straight as possible. Obviously in all cars you can't do that.
Yep.
You will get a little bit going forwards. On big power cars we do another strap to go here.
Right, okay.
So you basically it's trying to pull itself out of the dyno. Obviously it's not got the weird power to do that.
Am I right here? Yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet. Right, I'm ready, mate. Go for it. So this is the first dyno run now we're doing. So inside the car. So what gear do you do it in?
So it's in fourth on this one.
It's in fourth, okay. It sounds insane from outside.
So start at the bottom of the rev range, so just get in the fourth gear.
Yep.
Just basically plant it. Let the dyno do the work.
What was that, same thing?
You got a 228 on that one.
228?
Load it lower down, it spiked up on boost a bit more, so it made more torque.
Yeah.
Find it overshot a little bit on there.
I'm just happy that it's making above stock, to be honest, so I know I haven't got a problem. Or at least, you know, from this
If it was running
point.
like standard, then you'd have a lot of problems.
Yeah. And it looks pretty smooth, doesn't it? Or at least for a Peron map, from what I've seen from their graphs, they do spike big time at that first bit because it's very...
I'd say if you load it a little bit later, it doesn't do the spike. So I imagine it'd probably be near 2 bar at that point.
Yeah.
On there. But like I say, it's a little bit later.
Yep.
Got a nice torque there.
So it's 206. So is it 260?
260 foot-pound the first run, the second run was like 283, 4.
Right.
Like I say, you probably find if you look at the boost graph, I think it spikes up then.
So 284 is exactly what they quote.
Yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then, so that's flywheel power. Does that mean that's not wheel horsepower, is it?
No, it's calculated. It's not a rundown dyno, so it's calculated on there. I can actually show you the actual wheel horsepower if you do want.
Yeah, no, that would be cool. Because they do,
so power.
They do quote some figures for.
This will be at the wheels. So you do have a full code store, by the way.
Right. Okay. Well.
You have 190 horsepower at the tyres, so to speak.
Right. Okay.
So it's calculated back to the 228 on that one.
Right. That's interesting because they quote 215 wheel horsepower.
215.
Yeah. Obviously, every dyno's different.
Every dyno's different.
Yep.
Different kind of dynos you use. But typically speaking, if we run this, a lot of standard cars run standard power.
Yep.
So their calculations are, I'd say, spot on. I think some people load the dynos in different places.
Yeah.
So you could load it right down at like 1000 RPM.
Right. Okay.
It's obviously where it's small toe, it spools up quicker.
Yep.
But you will get a little bit more lag. So you try to sort of load the dyno where it's coming on boost or it's holding a reasonable amount of boost.
Right. Okay.
Right, so that's the power figures of so much.
Yeah.
power.
Of course. Yeah.
Again, people don't understand different dynos, and they will just go to the person who sells the highest figure.
Yes.
And indirectly,
Yeah.
I can make this figure go a lot higher. He will do roller climbing.
Right.
Let him roll up on the dyno, comes off the back dyno.
Yep.
You can do that. You can just fake the air temp sensor. So the correction, so you set 1 here. You can literally change this to read. Now we're gonna make a silly bow.
Right. So this is basically a fake dyno coming up, yeah? Okay, I see your point.
There you go. 730.
730 horsepower, guys. Amazing.
So, so this is why you're trying to keep this at 1.
Yeah.
On there.
There we go, mate. The fastest Fiesta in the scene. No, fair enough. So it really does come down to what correction factor people are using, and
I say you want to make sure it's seeing 1.
Yep.
Give or take 1-2% here and there is not making a difference realistically, because obviously as you run the dyno, the room gets hotter and everything else.
Yeah.
So you can check for throttle closure on here.
Yep.
So you've got command, and then engine off here. Check your rail pressure. trims going on. So in a minute it's pulling out 10% fuel.
Right, okay.
It's got a window, it's obviously a different induction and so on, it's not going to make a big difference on there.
Yep.
But as long as it's obviously not going really high, either way, plus or minus. Short trim, fuel trims. Position. See how hard the turbo's working as well.
Right, okay.
This one here. We go to the top, show. So you can do a run. You can actually hold it. If you look here, this will show you like basically your turbo's gonna be maxing out.
Yep.
Goes back up to 68%. Now flat out.
So that's pretty much 91% of what it's capable of.
Yeah.
Right,
It's
okay.
definitely capable more low end, but then obviously they're limiting it on there. And obviously we've been sitting here with the fan blowing cold air for like 5 minutes. So
Yeah.
made a bit more power
Okay.
on there.
So we're up to 241 now.
Yeah. But naturally, if you do sit there for a few minutes, everything cools down.
Yeah.
If you do another run, it's probably going to drop a little bit.
231 again, yeah.
Yeah, but then dropped a little bit of torque.
Yeah.
It's obviously learning and adapting. Yeah, all looks good.
Sweet.
And then if you overlay the boost and layer bar on here, see what the fueling's doing. Just see on that other one where we sit with the colder fan, how the fueling actually was different.
Yep.
Fueling across there is 11.5, and it's probably a little bit on the rich side. With a direct injection engine, you probably run it near a 12.
Right, okay.
But say most of them do that, and it's running on the safe side of anything on there.
Yeah.
But you can definitely run it a little bit leaner. But you
Right,
just get
okay.
adaptation, everything will take place, it always will adjust
Yeah.
on there.
So if you're driving hard, it's probably going to make it richer anyway, and if you're cruising, then it'll be a bit more.
Yeah, well, cruising will be fine. This
Yeah.
is obviously just on full throttle runs on
Okay.
there. So normally on a turbo car you'll be somewhere between 12 and 11.5, especially on a direct injection engine.
Right, okay.
On there, more towards 11 is definitely sort of the safer side of things.
Yep.
Like I say, there's other factors involved in that can cause that. And then you boost, so you can get your boost up.
This is amazing to see. I'm blown away. Like, I really am blown away.
What you got to look at it's a tuning tool essentially.
Yeah.
So it's peaking at 1.5 bar every run.
Yep.
And pretty much, like I say, from that point onwards, so 4.5, the turbo's maxed out, so it tails down on boost to about a bar at the limiter.
Right, okay.
But that's just natural, the turbo just runs out of puff and
Yep.
so on. And you might find a turbo like that, if you actually force it to hold more boost pressure, it's running outside its efficiency range.
Right, okay.
It just starts blowing hot air and actually
Yeah.
loses power, can do. So yeah, 1.5 bar peak, tailing down to a bar at the limiter, pretty consistent over the runs. All good.
Sweet. Wicked. So we ended up hitting about 231.5, and that's a pair on stage 2 Pro map. He's confirmed that everything seems absolutely fine, like everything's running how it basically should do. So we're all good. Yep.
So obviously when you load it a little bit like a mile an hour earlier, the turbo spools up quicker.
Yep.
Hence you've got to get a better torque off and obviously torque higher. Again, if someone started it later or earlier, you find it runs differently on the grass. So that's why you can't take grass with a pinch of salt really.
Yep.
On there. But overall, that's why we sat there with the fan running a little bit longer on those runs, and probably a little bit of adaptation took place.
Cool.
For the first runs. But
Yep.
yeah. Well,
Sweet.
231.
That's awesome. Seriously, Warren, thank you so much, mate. Like,
No
don't worry
problem
about your gloves.
They're still clean, cleanish on there.
Yeah, no, it's wicked.
That's your boost and your AFR. So like I say, the fuel comes in, probably a little bit on the rich side.
Yep.
But again, you get adaptations, you get fuel trims adding. Again, you could run this at 12 quite happily on there.
Okay.
But again, that'll probably see you up on the sort of, maybe up to the 240 mark.
Sweet.
But
okay.
Depends how far you're going to go chasing that final figure.
Right, okay.
The turbo is limiting you the most.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
without you change the turbo and probably change that downpipe for a decap maybe, that would hold you back a bit.
Right, okay.
Apart from that, should all be good, really, we expect.
Sweet. Right, thank you very much.
I'll get your car off. If you want to go forward to go backwards, so you can just...
I will move. I'll grab these. I'll move out of the way. So I've just finished the dyno session, everything with Warren. Warren, if you see this, you're a legend. The amount of stuff that he knew and he understood, the amount of trust he's built up in me is just unreal. He knows his stuff. So if you're in Kent area and you want to dyno your car, you want to get Revo software, anything like that, go see Warren. He knows his stuff. He's a solid guy. Just go see him. Anyway, these are the results. So, bearing in mind, this is a correction factor of basically 1. So this is true results. This isn't a kind of, let's say, slightly messed around with in terms of the correction factor and stuff like that, giving you a slightly higher reading. This is right now, today, this is what my car is running. It is currently 24 degrees out, and when I was doing this, I think it was about 21 degrees. But this is what I'm running on the Perron Stage 2 software. So this is flywheel horsepower. We are hitting kind of peak around 2.8. Let's call it 3, why not? It's a bit easier there. So we're hitting peak about 3, and that is the horsepower running. So the first 2 were done pretty much back to back. We then had a little bit of a break just for me to set up filming in a different area. And then we hit 231, and then straight afterwards we hit 231 again. So that works out to about, I might correct myself with this, but I think it works out to about 200 wheel horsepower. But bearing in mind this has no correction factor on it, and this is today's readings, overall he is saying, compared to everything else that he's done on his dyno, including Revo, Maxed, everything like that, that he would expect to see these figures from this car running a Stage 2 software, regardless of who it's from, because the turbo itself is maxing out and just can't do any more. So that is, to me, I'm so happy that I've fixed the problem that I potentially had, and I'm so happy that I've kind of got this kind of smooth graph like I have here. Now, he also printed me off a, looks like a high-speed air fuel ratio, so this is how much fuel I guess it's putting in or something like that. I'm not 100% sure about this one. I need to kind of work out what this one's reading. He did talk me through it all, but the amount of information that guy has is just like mind-boggling. It's crazy. He did say it's running a bit rich in areas, and you could probably scale that back, which would give you a bit more horsepower, but the problem is, for me anyway, I'm happy for it to run a little bit rich if it means the whole engine's safer, and it's not going to cause a problem. So anyway, that's the results I've got. We've got 225, which was the first run. I'd just come off a motorway at that point. 228, which was straight after, and then once we had got the fan on and it had all cooled down a bit, we got a 231.5 and a 231. So overall, to be honest, I am so happy with this in regards to what the dyno itself makes for other brands, which is pretty much bang on these figures. He's given me so much information about Revo, like even a bit about Max, Perron, everything like that, and it's just, it's amazing to hear, and such like putting my mind at ease in terms of, you know, one company will make pretty much these exact same figures. So should I switch? Should I just stay Perron for now until I go Stage 3 and work out from there? So yeah, the jury's out on that one. Remember guys, like, favourite, subscribe on this video. This was a wicked day. I'm so happy I've been able to do this with Warren. I'm going to leave WG Motorsport down below, or Motorworks I should say, WG Motorworks. I'm going to leave all their links in the description. Message him with if you ever need to go down and, you know, have a dyno session with him or anything like that. He is just such a nice, genuine guy, and he's so helpful. So yeah, please go follow him, you know, on Instagram, Facebook, everything like that. Just go follow him. It'll really help me out to kind of promote his business, because of how much he's helped me and how much he's put my mind at rest. I was so nervous coming in here, I really was. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. This has been a wicked session, and I'm happy with those results, given the fact that, once again, the correction factor is 1, and the fact that kind of my figures on that dyno are the exact same as other stage 2 figures from all the other companies. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.